absolutely love coming out here to Wildcat Glades, and I do it whenever I can. Today's not one of the warmer days that I've been out here, but thought I'd do at least the first part of my video out here. And you know, I really thought that I would have had several videos out by now, but things didn't quite go the way I planned, and right after Christmas I wound up doing a bathroom remodel. So that took up a considerable amount of time, but I'm not sorry I did it. I don't know if you can hear it in the video of the trees creaking in the wind, but maybe I'll get a little bit farther away from these big trees before one of the limbs come down. Great thing about YouTube is that there's a camera everywhere you need it to be. Just walking through the woods and find a camera. 2020 was one crazy year, and like a lot of people, I had a lot of goals for 2020, and I thought 2020 was going to be my year. I was going to grow my YouTube channel, and there's a lot of other things I was going to do, but then the world went crazy and my goals kind of slipped away. And I say that it was because of the events, but in reality, I know that very little of it had to do with the state of the world, and most of it had to do with me. I've got a list of things that we can do this year to make this year our year. One of the things that I read somewhere, and I don't remember where, is that the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So if we do exactly the same thing we did last year, then this year will be like last year, regardless of the state of the world and regardless of whether or not COVID is still a problem. So if we want to make this a better year, we have to change things about our habits and our behaviors. It's human nature, I think, for when things go wrong, instead of blaming them on ourselves, where most of the time, let's be honest, the fault really lies, we blame it on our circumstances and everything else. But the hard truth is that there will always be obstacles and there will always be things in the way. People don't become successful because of a lack of adversity. People become successful because they overcome adversity. And one of the first steps to growing your YouTube channel or getting in shape or doing anything else you want to do and making 2021 your year, one of the very first things to do is to come up with some goals. And I had a boss that used to tell me, an unwritten goal is but an idle wish. And I would say, instead of just writing down your goals and putting them somewhere you don't see them, write them and post them somewhere prominent, somewhere that you will see every day. Because if you don't see your goals and if you're not reminded of your goals, then you're not going to achieve them. Another thing that goes along with that is to have someone to be accountable to. So if you tell all your friends and family that you're going to get in shape, and you tell them the things you're going to do, then they can help keep you accountable, and especially if there's someone along the journey with you. One of my other big goals, and I'm telling everybody about it now so I can definitely make sure it happens, but probably my biggest goal for this year, even bigger than growing my YouTube channel, is there is a movie, a short film that I've been working on for the past probably 5 years, and I want to make that happen this year. So I have a goal here to finish up every little detail on the script by the end of this month, and then to start the casting process, try to find funding for it. I guess I got a book, and I gotta go get back in my car and go back to work so I'm not late. I'm on my lunch break right now, and I will finish the rest of this video at home in my office slash studio. So I'll see you there. Well, it's the next day. I didn't get a chance to finish this video yesterday like I planned, so I'm finishing it up today. And I just want to talk about a few things that I either didn't get a chance to talk about yesterday because of time, or things that I had to edit out of the video due to wind noise. If you couldn't tell by the snow flurries and the strong wind, it's really cold out here. So I think I'm going to go find some place out of the wind before I start doing my talkie bits. One of the things that I want to talk about is yesterday, earlier in the video, I had mentioned that it's really important to make goals and to write your goals down. Your goals need to be measurable, they need to be achievable, and they need to be specific. Instead of putting get healthy, that's not a specific goal. So you might have a goal to say lose 10 pounds. And then within those goals, you have smaller sub-goals to help you reach the main goal. It's like I have a goal to make my film this year, and I also have a goal to grow my YouTube channel. So my sub-goals for growing my YouTube channel are things like getting my commercial drone license and posting at least 2 videos a month and improving certain areas of my video, things like that. In order to actually make anything happen, you have to make it a priority. Because if you don't make it a priority, then it's going to take back burner to other things. And if I don't make editing and writing and shooting video, if I don't make that a priority, then when I get home, instead of working on a project that I need to finish, I'll wind up sitting on the couch and watching Netflix or playing video game or something or like that. But if I make it a priority, say, nope, I have to do this thing first, and then I can do the other stuff. So you have to make the important things happen first. And a really important step that I had to edit out of the video from earlier because there was so much wind noise that you couldn't really hear it that well. But an extremely important thing in achieving your goals and making whatever you want to happen this year actually happen is you need to do something to further you, to get you closer to your goal every single day. The saying is, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. Well, if you have some big goal, that big goal might be the elephant. But each of these small things is a bite of that elephant. So I have a goal to make my movie this year, and there are so many things that it's overwhelming. In fact, that's why it's taken me 5 years and I haven't actually made any real progress on it yet, because I think about all the things that I have to do and I get overwhelmed. One of the things I'm doing is every single day I will pick at least one thing that will bring me closer to making my movie, and I do it. And some of these things can be working on the script, or researching details to find out who I need to get permits from to film in certain locations, or doing some location scouting, or so forth and so on. But if you actually want to get to the end goal, you have to take steps toward it. And it might seem really daunting at first because you have so far to go, but if you just keep taking steps, you will get there. As I said earlier in this video, there will always be obstacles in the way, and so you can't let those obstacles get in the way, and you can't use those as excuses. You have to say, I'm going to do this, and you've got to actually make it happen. That was my problem last year. I let myself use COVID and being busy and being tired and not feeling like it and all these other things for not actually getting anything done. And I don't want to be in the same place next year saying, well, I really should have done that. So I want this year, especially since I'm turning 40 this year, I want to say, I made a movie this year. And so that is what I'm doing. I'm going to stick with it. And there will be more details on my movie in the very near future. So stay tuned for that. If you made it this far in the video, I sincerely thank you for watching to the end. And if you got any benefit out of this video at all, I would greatly appreciate it if you would click like and share it with someone else who might need a word of encouragement. Thanks again for watching, and have an awesome and awesomely productive 2021. Make it your best year yet.